Cause hello, it's put my microphone on. Cause hello, it's Tyler's Tarot in the house. And I'm here to reading today to find out where we went wrong. You know, I had to incorporate the title. So QOTD stands for Question of the Day. So we're going to point out where you two went wrong. So whether or not you're with this person, whether or not you're with them, it doesn't really matter. We're going to point out what each other's involvement or what each other did to contribute to the downfall. So if you feel like, if you're one of those people that says, oh no, that they did everything, well, you know, it takes two to tango. But if you don't feel like you did anything wrong, this ain't your reading. But we're going to look into both of your, okay, my subscribers, what were they doing that may have contributed to this? The Hermit card. That's so funny that came out. Because in the last reading I just did, right before this one, that what came up for what you did wrong, except it was reversed. And the Queen of Wands. Whew. You gaslit, you made this person think, you gave them mixed signals a lot. Whether you want to admit, oh, I can't, no. You gave them, how y'all doing? Sorry, I got so caught up in the reading. You gotta, first of all, where you went wrong was you did a lot of this, not gaslighting, I ain't gonna say that. You did a lot of this 1 minute in it, 1 minute not in it. So you kind of gave them mixed signals, or you kind of, at times, gave this person the impression you wanted to move this forward, like you was all in it to win it, then you would just go cold or silent, or you would just withdraw. So you contributed to this disaster by this fickleness that you had about yourself. You see what I'm saying? This fickleness you had about yourself. So the part you played was that. Oh, Tyler, I can't. No. There's no Tyler in this. This is what it's telling me. You see what I'm saying? Now, the actions they played, keep in mind, the question of the day, QOTD, stands, where did we go wrong? So this is like basically two people seeing what actions they played, what actions you played. Thanks for the $1.99, Jenny. Appreciate that. So the actions they played was pretty much on the same, kind of like similar to what you played. They acted indecisive, distant. Some of this person was at a distance. That could have been a problem between you two. Doesn't have to be with that chariot there. Chariot's been popping out for a lot of people. Some of this was a Cancer or a fire sign. But the problem with this person was, it don't matter what sign they was. I got Virgo here too. They were so fucking indecisive. They weren't making any choices, any decisions. So you may say, you know what? You may have had your moments where you were very fickle too. Like you kind of withdrew one moment, but then was all gung-ho about it 1 minute. But they were just totally being straight up indecisive, not making a choice, leaving you on hold. So I have to say the person that had the most blame was this person over here that you were dealing with. The person it went wrong with. You see what I'm saying? That's the parts that you play. I'm going to look at a potential outcome between you two, but right now we're focused on where did we go wrong. So I feel like even though you may have given, even though you may have given this energy of inconsistency towards them, and I know you may say, well, he's just being biased because we're his subscribers. He's obviously going to be on our side. No, I feel like the part you played was small compared to what they were doing, because they were just flat out being indecisive, not making a choice. If this was a love triangle, they wouldn't choosing you over the other person. I'm just going to put that out there. Whether they had multiple choices or not, this is not a love triangle read, but for some of you, that was a part of your reality when you dealt with this person or while you're dealing with this person. All right? What other actions were you doing that may have contributed? The Three of Swords and the Ace of Cups. Now, what were you doing? The Three of Swords. Now, when this person was in your life, it's very possible that some of you had experienced a separation or a breakup when you dealt with them. This came out in the last one that I just did. Look at the last one. Or you already had residual pain that you were still dealing with, and it may have been hard for you to open up to them entirely when they came in. But like I said, the little small things you were doing doesn't, in comparison, I mean, they beat you by a long shot because they were just being indecisive. They were not making a decision at all. They were basically breadcrumbing you because they were being indecisive, not making a decision. Thanks for the $1.99, Sierra. Appreciate that. And then they would make it. See, they kept dragging this on. See, the second that you would start to withdraw or stop giving them attention, all of a sudden they wanted a second chance, or they wanted to keep repeating this. But then they would still make the decision once you tried to give them a second chance, or once you were open to at least trying to feed it again. They still weren't making this decision or being decisive about you. So it's like, oh, I want a second chance, or even if they weren't saying they wanted a second chance, maybe they were basically giving you indications they wanted to keep trying this, but when you would fall for it or basically try to feed it again, they would still not make a decision, which left you feeling frustrated. You see what I'm saying? What is the outcome between these two? Toya, decision about what? Toya, there's 500 and some people in this room. I'm sure many people have different stories. Toya, don't you already know the answer to that question? Decision, I just explained that. Two of Wands reversed, not making a decision. Some of you, it was a love triangle they were not making a decision about, you and somebody else. And some of you, it was just they were an indecisive individual, Toya, or the people that are questioning what the decision may have been. Maybe they were just an indecisive person. Maybe they were fickle. I get Libra energy for some of you, are just very indecisive. You see what I'm saying? Here we go. Don't do that. What else were they contributing to this situation, to this person they were dealing with? Devil reversed. Again, Knight of Wands and the Devil. They were in and out, or fickle. Some of you, they were literally in and out of your life. They leave, come back, or they were just fickle. Knight of Wands denotes in and out. Some of you, they had player-like tendencies. Like you never felt secure around this person, or you wasn't feeling secure or not feeling secure. Because I feel like the way they come off is that of a playboy, playgirl, or somebody who is fickle, indecisive. But like I said, they would give you indications to make you think. What pisses me off about this person is they wouldn't just go away and stop giving you hints. They kept playing into it, but still never making a decision. That's my problem. You see what I'm saying? Okay. Actions you may have brought to the table as well. Three of Swords, Ace of Cups. Now, when some of you met this person, you already had a breakup or pain residually. Who hasn't, right? Some of you already had baggage from previous things. And maybe you did give off mixed signals at first. Maybe you didn't want to play into it. Maybe you didn't want to go along with it, but you tried. You put your best foot forward, but all you got from them was indecision, fickleness. And then when you would try to withdraw from them, ultimately they would come back around, or at least give you indication they wanted to keep continuing this, but never make the decision. So you were strung along, is what I'm trying to say here. All right. What's the outcome? The Two of Cups reversed, and the Five of Wands. If you continue to deal with this, you're still going to get the same behavior they've been giving you all along. They're going to basically say things or act detached, which cause more conflict. Some of these things they say that'll cause more conflict are basically things they do or say. How do they view you right now? The King of Cups. Well, they see you've closed off. They feel like right now you're more in control of yourself. So again, I think that you showed this person a very out of control version of yourself, but you've now closed off and have become more in control. You're being that boss ass person. You're not like being swayed by them or being affected. You don't come off as somebody who's affected by them. So they see you as somebody who's got their boss moves on point, or you're just basically you don't seem out of control over the situation. You seem in control of it. How do you see them? The Queen of Pentacles upright and the Three of Pentacles reversed. Some of you feel like right now, some of you feel to an extent they're kind of getting themselves together. You may not even feel like they're that stuck on you. And you feel like they're very non-cooperative. All right, is what it's telling me. All right. That's the question of the day. Where did we go wrong? Okay. I'm just going to do an additional messages. Oh, actually, let me actually just ask this person that this applies to. How is this person that they're thinking about going to come toward them in the next? I'm just going to do a week ahead. I ain't going to look too far because March is almost over anyway. So, Three of Cups reversed, the Page of Cups reversed, and the Two of Pentacles. They got a lot of card of like juggling and love. So this person's still going to be out there playing around or keeping their options open, playing the field, however you want to word it. Two of Pentacles, being indecisive, the same energy you got before. Some of you are already in a relationship, already connected. For some of you, I got a lot of love triangle energy. I'm sorry, but it's been repetitive. You see what I'm saying? But I feel like some of you, this person's going to be playing the field in the next week or so, or they're just keeping their options open. So again, indecision is what you'll get. What you got before is what you would get now. So is this person worth pining about? I think not. Thanks for the 5, Birdie. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. All right, so that's the question of the day. I'm going to try to get some sleep. I'm going to try to get some sleep. And people told me, well, see, people asked me to bring back the Qotd, the question of the day. And so your wish, I granted. People kept asking, where's the question of the day? That's the question of the day. Where did we go wrong? But like I said, I'm not biased in this. If I felt like you were doing the most of the wrong, I would have called it like that. But I feel like this person, while you had your little bit of inconsistencies or you had your flaws, I feel like their part was more, what's that word called? More destructive. I don't care, Steph Lynn, what are you saying? Nope for. I feel like this person basically was more, brought more of a disastrous energy than you did, basically, all right? Is what it's telling me. So with that being said, y'all have a good one, and I'll talk to you later. Thank you so much for the super chats. Thank you so much for the compliments. The comments, and thank you so much. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Y'all have a good one.